The demonstrations started by the Gen Z in Kenya are now going international. On Tuesday, 25th June, as from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., massive demonstrations have been planned at the Kenya High Commission, London, 45 Portland Place, W1B 1AS. But before we dig deep into that, let's have a look at the plan of action here in Kenya. 7 days of rage, for we have courage. 21st to 27th June 2024. Despite our collective cry rejecting Finance Bill 2024, Parliament gave Zakayo the right to do wrong to 54 million Kenyans. We reject the Finance Bill in its entirety. And despite our peaceful protests, police have responded with bullets, killing 2 of our own, maiming many others, and 1 person is in critical condition. We refuse to be silenced, so we are marching on. Action points. Friday, 21st June, after City Mortuary, attend Juma prayers at Jamia Mosque and give water to those leaving after the prayers. 2. Saturday, 22nd June, at midnight, all bars and clubs where Gen Z frequent will stop the music to listen to a national crescendo of Ruto must go and reject Finance Bill. 3. Sunday, 23rd June, deplatform politicians in church. Don't allow any politician who voted yes to speak in your church. 4. Monday, 24th June, make a courtesy call on MPs who voted yes at the constituency office. Tell them, endelea hivyo hivyo, boycott the business of these traitors, ostracize them for betraying 54 million Kenyans, start collecting signatures to recall them. 5. Tuesday, 25th June, occupy Parliament and total shutdown Kenya. A national strike. Gen Z are granting all hardworking Kenyans a day off. Parents, keep your children at home in solidarity. 6. Wednesday, 26th June, Justice for X. Visit IPOA and the IG of Police demanding justice for X. 7. Thursday, 27th June, block main roads leading to Nairobi and occupy State House to witness Ruto sign our lives into slavery. Total shutdown Kenya. That's the plan of action. And now if you look at what is now happening in the UK, Babu Owino about 1 hour ago shared out this. Babu Owino, demos should be everywhere, anywhere a Kenyan is, both nationally and internationally. Thank you, Kenyans in the United Kingdom, for standing with us. Kenyans in the UK stand in solidarity and reject the Finance Bill 2024. Protest from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Tuesday, 25th June, at the Kenya High Commission, London, 45 Portland Place, W1B 1AS. That's the state of affairs. As usual, I want us to put all this into perspective for Kenyans to understand what all this means. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next analysis. Let's proceed. If you look at Sunday Nation is reporting this. Crisis. Under fire, police boss talks of elaborate scheme to contain protests. Ruto summons security chiefs. President briefed by top security officials at State House with questions lingering on police tactics to counter largely peaceful young protesters, hiked by proposed tax plan, even as detectives launch crackdown against suspected key mobilizers ahead of renewed demonstrations. So you are seeing William Ruto is seriously panicking. Yes. And he has summoned top security officers, and the discussion is on how to contain the ongoing Gen Z demonstrations. And from some quarters, we are also being told that Ruto and his allies are also meeting some youths to plan a counter-attack on the Gen Z demonstrations. So it's coming out very clearly that Ruto is feeling the pain. But now the question is, why is Ruto not listening to Kenyans? Because it's a fact. He now knows Kenyans are against these high taxations, corruption, his misrules. Why is he not listening to Kenyans, ladies and gentlemen? I believe Ruto is destined for destruction. The gods have blinded William Ruto. Ruto is not seeing what is happening. So the gods have actually made Ruto mad for destruction. He's not listening to what Kenyans are saying. And this is not the first time Kenyans are complaining. Kenyans have been complaining, but it appears Ruto is not listening. And as time goes by, he's going to make more and more blunders. And as he makes these blunders, more and more Kenyans are going to come out against his rule. So these demonstrations, in my honest opinion, are not stopping anytime soon. They are bound to continue. And now that they have also crossed the borders, and we are now seeing in the UK they have also organized demonstrations on Tuesday, I won't be wrong to say that this is just but the beginning. We might see demonstrations in Kenya and outside Kenya. It's going to be global demonstrations. And that will paint William Ruto in a very bad light. Ruto has been really trying very hard to please the international community. And now as Kenyans demonstrate in Kenya and outside, even the international community will start isolating Ruto. They'll start dumping him. And I won't be wrong to say that you might even now find the international community that has so far misled Ruto into making some of these unpopular policies, they'll start even sponsoring or supporting the Gen Zs. That's how this international community sometimes do their things. They misled Ruto, and it's just a matter of time before they start dumping Ruto. I strongly believe that Ruto is now losing that respect. He was very much desperate to get. He will now be seen as a president who is very unpopular, a president who has failed to deliver. And should these demonstrations cross the borders, then the kind of a pressure William Ruto will be subjected to I don't think he will sit pretty as Kenya's president. This thing can lead into William Ruto being ousted as Kenya's president. It's acquiring a life of its own, and that will be very dangerous for Ruto if he does not listen to Kenyans. And to these MPs who supported Ruto, it's coming out very clearly to me that they are also going home with Ruto. As Ruto goes home, these leaders who supported him are also going home with him. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.